Have you ever felt your body failing in the middle of a fight? Your legs feel heavy, your arms don't respond, and every strike from your opponent seems to push you further into the abyss of exhaustion. Meanwhile, fighters like Rodtang and Superlek keep moving forward as if they don't feel pain, as if they have infinite energy. But were they born this way? Or is there a method to building this kind of unshakable endurance? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your body into an unstoppable machine and dominate any opponent in the cage, the ring, or the dojo if you dream of reaching a champion's level of endurance. This video is for you. Get ready for a transformation journey where we'll uncover the training methods, ancient practices, and secrets that shape the bodies and minds of the toughest warriors in the world. Chapter 1. Physical and muscular conditioning, the foundation of endurance begins with a strong body, prepared for impact. Muscle strengthening not only protects against injuries like bone fractures and strains, but also increases the power of your strikes, allowing you to attack with more force and defend more effectively. A strong muscle can generate more power and withstand greater stress, crucial for resisting strikes and maintaining performance during long and intense fights. Martial arts athletes should focus on fundamental exercises that, beyond promoting hypertrophy, provide various benefits such as stability, increased core strength, explosiveness, and more. Some of the exercises you can explore include squats, deadlifts, bench, press, push-ups, pull-ups. If you want us to create a specific video on how to structure a strength training routine for martial arts, let us know in the comments. Important tip: remember to keep progressing in your exercises, whether through increased weight or repetitions, but be careful. An injury caused by the desire to lift more weight can take months to heal, and that's not what we want. Core, abs, lower back, and obliques. Have you noticed that fighters who withstand strikes the best have incredibly solid torsos? That's no coincidence. The core, which includes the abs, lower back, and obliques, acts as a natural armor, protecting vital organs and helping absorb impacts. If your core is weak, every hit you take will feel like a direct punch to your internal organs. The core is the body's center of strength. It improves posture, stability, and force transfer in strikes. It is essential for generating power in punches and kicks, while also protecting the spine from impacts and sudden movements. A weak core can lead to back pain, injuries, and decreased performance. The core is divided into 3 main areas, each requiring different exercises. For overall core development, we have planks, such as classic front plank side plank, which strengthens the oblique muscles responsible for torso rotation and tilt rotational. Plank, which adds a rotation movement to increase intensity and engage the obliques more effectively. This exercise consists of rotating the torso from side to side while keeping the body straight and supported on the forearms and feet. For classic abdominal exercises, we have less common variations such as oblique crunches, lower ab crunches. However, abdominal exercises have countless variations and ways to be performed. Just remember to keep increasing the difficulty level. We also can't forget rotation exercises, such as Russian twist. This exercise targets the obliques and core. It involves sitting with knees bent and feet on the ground, holding a weight or medicine ball, and twisting the torso from side to side. The Russian twist improves rotational strength, core stability, and strike power. Cardiovascular training, running. However, muscular endurance is only half of the equation. You need a powerful cardiovascular system to maintain high performance during a fight. If your breathing is out of control, your muscles won't receive enough oxygen and you'll start to fail. Cardiovascular training is essential for delivering energy to muscles during exercise, removing waste products and accelerating recovery. It allows you to train longer, with greater intensity, and recover more quickly between workouts and fights. Good cardiovascular conditioning is crucial for maintaining pace and power throughout a fight. Some of the world's best athletes practice interval running. Short sprints followed by recovery periods mimic the intensity of a fight. Box jumps and battle ropes to develop endurance and explosive strength. Fighters like Rodtang, for example, run about 10 kilometers every day before starting their training. This not only strengthens their legs, but also enhances their ability to maintain an insane pace during fights. But according to sports science, one of the best ways to improve cardiovascular endurance is through HIIT, high-intensity interval training, a training method that alternates high-intensity periods with rest or low-intensity periods. HIIT is extremely effective for burning fat, improving aerobic and anaerobic capacity, increasing anabolic hormone production, and enhancing insulin sensitivity. HIIT is also a great way to simulate the demands of a fight, where there are moments of explosive effort and moments of recovery. Example: HIIT workout. An HIIT workout can consist of 8 rounds of 30-second sprints at maximum speed, followed by 30 seconds of light walking. You can adjust the duration and intensity of exercises based on your fitness level. The key is to give your maximum effort during high-intensity periods. Tip: adapt your cardiovascular training to your needs and goals. If you're just starting, begin with lighter workouts and gradually increase intensity and duration. If you're already an experienced athlete, experiment with different training methods to challenge your body and keep progressing. Chapter 2. Resistance Training. When we talk about enduring strikes, we cannot ignore what truly separates an average fighter from a true resilience monster: impact and resilience training. Kyokushin athletes, known for their above-average endurance even among other martial arts, are dedicated practitioners of various techniques to train strike resistance, one of them being kote-kitai, an ancient practice of bone and muscle strengthening. Used by warriors and martial artists from various cultures, such as Okinawan karate, it consists of striking different areas of the body, such as the arms, legs, and torso, using different instruments like the makiwara, a type of striking post, or even bare hands. The goal is to strengthen the bones, muscles, and tendons, making the body more resistant to blows and impacts. In Muay Thai, this practice is often done by kicking banana tree leaves or tires attached to trees to condition the shins. Although kote-kitai has not been extensively studied by science, it is widely recognized within martial arts as an effective practice for increasing bone density, preventing fractures and injuries, strengthening muscles and tendons, improving impact absorption, increasing pain tolerance, and developing focus and discipline. It is a technique that requires patience, persistence, and proper guidance, but the results are remarkable. The practice of kote-kitai should be gradual and progressive. Start with light strikes and gradually increase intensity and frequency. Use appropriate tools and follow the guidance of an experienced professional to avoid injuries. It is important to warm up before starting and stretch after the session. Caution: kote-kitai requires proper practice and supervision to prevent injuries. Do not attempt this technique without the knowledge and supervision of a qualified professional. Remember, the goal is not to get hurt, but to strengthen both body and mind. Controlled versus intense sparring. We cannot overlook the true king of efficiency when it comes to learning how to absorb impacts and become more resilient: sparring. It is a combat simulation, where fighters can apply the techniques they have learned in a controlled and safe environment. Sparring is essential for developing physical and mental endurance, improving technique, testing strategies, learning to handle pressure, and adapting to different fighting styles. It serves as the bridge between training and real fights. Recently, many discussions have arisen about the appropriate level of intensity in sparring. Therefore, we will discuss 2 levels. Controlled sparring. In controlled sparring, the focus is on technique, control, and safety. Fighters use less force and speed, concentrating on executing techniques correctly and learning to defend and counterattack. Controlled sparring is crucial for developing technical fundamentals, improving timing and strike accuracy, and getting accustomed to the dynamics of combat. Intense sparring. In intense sparring, the focus is on endurance, speed, and strength. Fighters use more power and speed, simulating real fight conditions. Intense sparring is essential for building physical and mental resilience, increasing strike power, testing impact absorption capacity, and preparing for competitions. However, even though it is intense, sparring must remain controlled to provide the pressure of a combat experience and accustom the body to receiving strikes without actually risking injury before a competition. Another incredible sparring technique frequently used by Kyokushin warriors is Robocop, a type of intense sparring where fighters focus on absorbing their opponent's strikes while maintaining composure and focus. The goal is to develop the ability to withstand impact, control emotions, and keep fighting even under pressure. Robocop sparring is an excellent way to simulate fight scenarios where you must defend and counterattack under intense stress. Tip: vary your sparring types to develop different skills and adapt to various combat situations. Talk to your coach to define the frequency, intensity, and objectives of each sparring session. Remember, it is a learning and improvement tool, not an actual fight. Chapter 3: Breathing Techniques and Mindset. An essential part of enduring strikes and becoming a resilient athlete is the psychological aspect, how you react, think, and feel about the changes around you during a fight. This is also known as composure, the ability to remain calm, maintain emotional control, and keep a clear mind, even in high-pressure or stressful situations. It is crucial for a fighter, as it allows them to make rational decisions, execute techniques with precision, and stay focused on their goal even when fatigued, injured, or under attack. Composure is developed through meditation, self-awareness, and mental training. Fighters like Rodtang use various tactics to break their opponent's composure, such as hitting their own face, walking towards strikes as if they have no effect, all of which negatively impact their opponent's mindset. A crucial tip is to practice meditation regularly. It strengthens the mind, enhances focus, concentration, mindfulness, and the ability to handle stress and pressure. Meditation also helps develop self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and resilience, key qualities of a successful fighter. By meditating, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to control them better and avoid impulsive reactions. A simple mindfulness meditation technique involves sitting comfortably, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath. Observe each inhale and exhale without trying to control your breathing. Just notice it. When your mind drifts, gently bring it back to your breath. Start with 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the time until you reach 20 minutes or more. You can also try meditating in different positions, such as lying down or walking. The key is to find a technique that works for you and practice consistently. Also remember to visualize combat situations. Imagine yourself in different fight scenarios, being attacked, defending, countering, etc. Try to visualize every detail, from the strikes to your emotional reactions. By doing this, you're training your mind to handle the pressure and stress of combat. Be mindful of your emotions during training and fights. If you feel anger, fear, or frustration, take a deep breath and try to calm yourself. Negative emotions can harm your performance. Learn to recognize and control them to maintain composure and focus. Study fighters like Superlek and Rodtang. Watch their fights and observe how they maintain composure even when being hit or pressured. Pay attention to their body language, facial expressions, and breathing. Try to identify signs of stress and learn how to control them. Conclusion: reaching the level of resilience seen in elite fighters like Superlek, Rodtang, and others requires years of consistent training, discipline, dedication, and passion. There are no shortcuts to resilience. You must be willing to push yourself, surpass your limits, and learn from your mistakes. But with time and dedication, you can achieve your goals and become a strong and well-rounded warrior. Remember the pillars of resilience: physical and muscular conditioning, endurance training, breathing techniques, and mindset. By working on all these pillars in an integrated and consistent manner, you will be on the right path to achieving superhuman endurance. Resilience is not just about the body, but also about the mind. It's about overcoming challenges, persisting when things get tough, and never giving up on your dreams. With hard work, discipline, and passion, you can achieve your goals and become a strong and complete warrior, both inside and outside the ring. Did you enjoy the video? Leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for more martial arts tips, and drop a comment with your questions and suggestions. And remember, the journey to resilience starts now.